What's up? Join down. Y'all already know the deal, man. Y'all tuned in to Grape Street TV. And today we're going to jump into another story time. It ain't going to be long, but it's going to be official. And it's going to be facts. We're going to talk about how I got out of jail and had to report to the probation office on Firestone and Grape. And I ended up running into some type of individual that was false flagging and claiming the set, a J-Cat. And that's facts. Y'all know there's a lot of them out there. So if you ain't hit that like or that subscribe button yet, that's what you need to be doing. But if not, y'all already know the deal with me, man. I'm gonna bust y'all across y'all head with some knowledge every time, man, straight up. And make sure y'all hit that bell for all notifications. So when I drop these reactions right here, they pop up on your timeline like the chicken pox. Boop, 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 boop. Y'all already know the deal with me, man. Listen, tap in. Now that I got y'all attention, we finna break this story time down to the very last compound. So like I said, we gonna talk about how I reported on Firestone and Grape to the probation office and ran into some type of green grape false flagging individual. And that's facts. So, I was fresh out. Had a female take me up there. When you fresh out, you ain't got all your stuff together. You ain't got your vehicle and all that. So she took me up there and said she had to go get something. She was gonna get something to eat, some food, and pick up something. She was gonna be back before I came out because she's saying everything she had to do was in that area down the street. So boom, I get out the car, she go her way. I walk in, and if you've been to the probation office on Firestone and Grape, y'all all know how it's operated. Is right there. You walk through the metal detectors, and you turn in your stuff in a little bucket, and you get to the other side. Boom, I'm in there. So as I get up in there, I go to the window, give my name, and as I'm walking back, I'm seeing a female steady staring at me. She's looking. So I'm like, it's normal. I'm fresh out. I'm looking nice. You know what I mean? So that's what's going on in my head. So I sat down and I noticed, you could feel them eyes staring. So I'm like, damn, she's still staring. Now I'm like, my survival tactics kicked in. Is they from the other side of the tracks? So I start looking in their direction, trying to watch my surroundings. And while I'm doing that, he like smiling when I look at him and stuff, like and nodding his head. So I'm like looking the other way. And I'm thinking like, damn, was I in jail with him somewhere or something? I don't remember this dude or something. But this dude is looking at me. So I'm like, ignoring him, I ain't paying him no mind. So he started saying on Gio. And Gio, is one of my older homies that's rest in peace. And a lot of people seem to play with his name, like such as people that don't really know him or didn't know him and didn't know the individual that he was. A lot of people just think that's a slang that we use. So he kept saying on Gio. I ain't paying this dude no mind. I never seen him not one day of my life. So I know I don't know him. And I'm like, we don't talk like that. The way he was talking, he was kind of using our old slang, and he just kept trying to be extra. So now he's walking up, getting up. He got a long purple belt. Guess he's trying to show me that he's from Grape Street, some type of way. So I'm not paying him no mind. So they call his name. He go to the back. So I'm sitting there. Within like 2-3 minutes later, they call my name. They open that door. I went to the door. They take me to the back. Now at this time, I'm passing by him. He looking at me. He nod his head to me. He say, "What's up?" I look at him. Turned my head, kept going. I'm like, I don't know this dude. I don't know who he think I am, but yeah, he gonna get pressed in a minute because you keep saying on Gio, I don't know who you is. So I end up in the back, my little situation wasn't gonna be too long because it was like verifying my information, address and all that and giving me the rundown. So he telling me he gonna give me another date to come see him. The PO walking me out. He walking me out, go to the front desk, they give me a little slip. I got a date to come back. So at this time, I'm walking out. I'm like, damn, I don't even see her car. But there's not even like my area. We're in the Firestone district. It's like Florence is over there and all that. This before all the other beef with the other gangs on that side of the tracks happened. So I was good on my end, but I just had certain people that didn't get along with Watts that was in that area. So at this time, this dude like still standing with his girl right there. So I'm like sitting right there by the stairs. I'm like, I don't see her. She ain't coming. I'm calling her. She ain't answering. So the dude started talking to me. He like, what's up? He like, you from the hood? I stood up like, from the hood? Like, where you from? He like, I'm from Grape Street. I said, oh, that's right. So he gave me a name. It was a bogus name. So I'm like, who's your peoples and all that? At this point in time, I'm trying to get up out of there. I ain't really even trying to talk to this dude. Like, we in front of the probation office. He got all this purple. And this when he starts to hit up all the cars that's passing by. So he started throwing gang banging on cars. They passing by, slowing down. So at this time, I'm like impatient. I'm finna walk down to that train station, on Firestone Station, and get back to the set. Because worst come to worst, I'm not finna just keep sitting there and she's not answering the phone. So at the end of the day, I didn't have all the numbers that I needed stored in because I had just got out and got that phone. I only had a few numbers. At this time, I start walking. He like, yeah, we finna bail up here to the train station and get on the train. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm like kind of walking with him, but I'm like speed walking a little bit, trying to make him, stay behind. So he like walking fast. His girl get to saying, why you walking so fast? So at this time, there's a car passing by. He throwing up gang signs. He hitting the car. The car keep going. Boom. He do another one. The car slowed down and was looking, and it looked like they was gonna come back this way, like bust a U, but the sheriffs was coming. So they kept going. So I'm like, damn, I gotta get away from it. So at this point in time, I'm seeing the traffic coming. I'm like, I'm about to break across the traffic of the street. So he got his girl with him. They ain't gonna make it. So look, found my time. I broke across the street. When I ran across the street, boom, I make it. Now I'm like kind of belling. Now I hear him doing like, ooh, like the hood call or something. I'm like, now I'm super walking fast. Now I look back, I see a car coming, and it's like going in his direction. So when I notice, it's the same car that he was hitting up. So they pull up, and I see them. By that time, they like in the middle of the street, like trying to cross and get on the side I'm at. So the car rolled up. Oh, dude jumped out, took a shot, boom. Kept going, kept buffing on him. He dancing side to side. I see the female take off, and I see the traffic hit her. She get hit by a car. So at that time, this dude is running. Now as I'm looking, he like catching up where I'm at, but I'm on this side of the street. He in the middle of the street. There's cars coming, they stopping. And like I tell you, these dudes like the false flag and sag their pants all the way to their knees. Yeah, he was running, and they fell, like all the way to his ankles. And I hear some more shots, and I see him fall. So when he fall, I'm speed walking. I'm like, damn, they finna probably look at me and try to double back on me. So at this time, I'm walking kind of fast, and I hear tires screeching. I'm like, so I get ready to run back across the street so I can hit across traffic in case they trying to get off on me. I look, man, it's one of my boys, one of my day one, my boy I went to school with. So he like, man, what you doing right here? Like, man, I jumped the car with him, like, pull up, man. One dude I didn't know came in the hood and all that, throwing the set up at the cars. They turned around, got the busing. So we getting out of there, like. So I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm like, damn, where this dude come from? And I just got out of jail, and I said the gang culture is super trash. Like, I get out of jail and got to fight for my life, just trying to go see my PO. So it's like we getting back to the section. He's dropping me back off. So I get back to the section, let the homies know what happened. 2-3 days pass by, we still don't get no word on anybody getting hit from the set. So at the end of the day, it was just a J-Cat, a false flagger, and they let you know how weak the gang culture is and how trash it is. They let anybody get put on, and they don't make them own up to what they got to do or play their role. They just want to put people on to get their numbers up or have fun and beat somebody up. So wherever he was, straight J-Cat, and that's facts. I'm here to tell you the message out of this. The gang culture is trash, man. If you in it, get up out of it. If you think about getting in it, don't even do it. And that's facts. So if you ain't hit that like or that subscribe button yet, that's what you need to be doing. But if not, y'all already know the deal with me, man. I'm going to bust y'all across y'all head with some knowledge every time, man, straight up. And make sure y'all hit that bell for all notifications. So when I drop these reactions right here, they pop up on your timeline like the chicken pox. Boop, 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 boop. Y'all already know the deal with me, man. Listen, tap in.